you've got a whole apparatus now that supports Thomas the Tank Engine. You've got the videos, you've got the TV programs, you've got the posters, you've got the models. And that, in fact, of course, is like a great whole world that you can now inhabit.
(2017). As most of you may know, the Thomas & Friends Wooden Railway has been redesigned and renamed. It is definitely, without a doubt, an end of an era. This line is called Thomas & Friends Wood. Hello and welcome to the video. In this video, I will be taking a close look at the Thomas & Friends Wood Diesel 10. Definitely one of the most mind-boggling and wacky redesigns of the new line. Anyways, enjoy. So, what is Thomas Wood? It's been a while since its release, but I'll tell you. Wood is basically a simplified version of the wooden railway, with textured patterns and exposed wood being the most obvious. And I believe a small decrease in quality as well, given the look of the plastic. The redesigns vary in different ways. You got some new add-ons that haven't been there before, but other things are nowhere to be found. Never trust a domeless engine, right? Ay. Now, not every character was treated kindly with these redesigns. Take a look at Annie and Clarabel. Looks good, right? Well, not too much anymore. It's a bit of an eyesore, don't you think? Thomas Wood is filled with strange design choices, and the small figures, well, I feel like they have no place in Thomas Wood. Very, very strange. It's very interesting how this man's creation has evolved. Alright, here is Diesel 10. First glance, well, it's pretty obvious who this character is. Is it the best representation of Diesel 10? Not really. I think the winner of that contest goes to the original Diesel 10. It's not a bad toy, the colors look great, and the patterns are consistent and simple. He now has 6 wheels, just like Thomas, and has a really happy face, just like Thomas. Not bad. He's missing his front... One of the things I like about wood is the textured patterns. If you take a closer look, they sort of pop out in a way. You can even feel it if you touch it. Reminds me of those iron-on t-shirt things you can buy at the store. Hey look, they brought back the flat tenders. What I like most about Diesel 10 is his articulated pinchy that can move a full 360. And that's pretty amazing. It's pretty stiff as well, so Pinchy will stay in any position you place it in. Now you can make some sweet remakes. Out of all the wooden Pinchies, this has to be the most accurate in terms of appearance. I just wish we got this back when the wooden railway was around, but no big deal, I guess. He runs pretty good on the track, and the reason I say that is because the track has changed a lot, but it's still compatible. Now for comparisons, here is Wood Diesel 10, Talking Diesel 10, and the original Diesel 10, just so you can see how they look with each other. Okay. What bothers me most about Wood Diesel 10 is his size. It's so funny to look at, and it looks absolutely ridiculous. And Steven, a small character, is now longer than Diesel 10. Ah, man. On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being terrible and 10 being amazing, I give this a 7, only because of the articulated pinchy. That is like every kid's dream, right? But everything else is what it is. Scale is strange and a bit off compared to the wooden railway. And as for the exposed wood, well, it has its pros and cons. Hey, you don't have to worry about scratching your trains, right? In my honest opinion, it's not a terrible toy, and it's definitely not the best But the charm and the essence of the wooden railway is no longer there. The wooden railway had this simple, straightforward look to it. Scale wasn't 100% accurate, but it was consistent. And the characters, well, their faces were almost identical to their television models. Heck, some of the most recent wooden railway stuff looks pretty good too. I don't know. I honestly believe kids don't want to play with toys anymore, and I believe that even more after the closing of Toys R Us. But there are several reasons behind that. Anyways, I don't want to ramble on for too long. I hope you enjoyed, and I really do appreciate you for watching. Until next time, see ya.